Hello! Welcome to Hamsters. I thought Hamsters... There we go. Yeah, do it.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Hamster's Hobby Hang.
Hi.
Thanks for chilling. Thanks for being here.
How's everybody doing? I'm resizing some stuff on here real quick. I'm trying to make sure I don't put any of my side boob in the shot.
But that's the content they come for.
The content they crave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't have this under the hot tub category, so I'm trying to avoid showing as much of my body as possible.
Wait a minute. Did they make that a category?
Yeah, it's all. Yeah, hot tubs and pools are their own category now. Hi, how's it going, guys? Welcome to Hamster's Hobby Hang. Today we got all four back here again. We did it. We got Mace. We got Toby. Woo! We got Chris, and of course we've got Hamster. Troll Lord Games. Thank you for the raid of 29. We don't even have anything to show you yet, but we'll be working on that.
Wow. We've been streaming for 30 seconds.
Yeah, welcome to Hamster's Hobby Hang. This is a place where a bunch of us from Dwarven Forge hang out and just casually craft, painting, sculpting, doing whatever, and having random conversation, going off on weird tangents, answering whatever questions you guys have. It can be about the company, it can be about personal stuff, it's whatever. We may not have all the answers if you ask company stuff right now. We're technically off the clock. Actually, are we getting... Do we get paid for...
So,
does this count
Twitch
as work?
Is your job,
Okay.
Chris, so you better be getting paid.
You got it. My job is to sit here and entertain you folks.
I thought I was just hanging out with my friends.
No, man, you're content. Sorry.
Yeah, well, sorry to these fine folks too. If my mug is what their content is, but.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start at the music because I forgot to start it. We're gonna be listening to Amy Waters back in 2017. She did an album of Sonic the Hedgehog covers, all slowed down as ambient jams called "Gotta Go Slow." So I'm gonna be playing that while we craft today. So I'm gonna start that music, and then we'll go around and we'll talk about what we're working on today. All right, Mace, why don't you start?
Pass.
All right, Hamster, why don't you start?
All right, so I pulled out the first box that I could find out of my boxes, my moving boxes, and the lucky winner was a counterblast astronaut lizard guy, which I bought for Stargrave that came out this spring. So he's a little lizard guy, but he has like kind of a classic looking bubble helmet. So there's a little clear bubble that I'll put on after I paint it.
Astronaut Lizard Guy is my rap name, actually.
Well, that album's gonna be fire.
Thanks. It's gonna be an album of Sonic the Hedgehog covers, but I'm rapping over it.
Wonderful.
Just the mini itself, I thought I had like one of those like pet collars after they go to the vet.
Wait, that's way better than a space helmet. I'm doing that. A whole warband of them. They're all gonna be itching and scratching.
And pooching.
Oh my god.
We got any Simps in the audience? Any Simpson fans? Nobody's got a response to that? That's fine. Toby, what are you working on today?
I was waiting for you said the audience, so I was waiting for the chat. I clearly love The Simpsons.
I was waiting for the laugh
to
track.
Myself, I buy myself every season. Oh, I'm sorry. The Simpsons doesn't have a laugh track.
No, you were waiting for the laugh track for the stream, is what I was saying.
Yeah, well, we don't have one of those either, so...
Can we put that in the budget? Alright, well. Tomorrow is Mace's birthday, says best stepmom ever.
Oh, hey! Happy birthday!
See, I wasn't even... I love Simpsons. The Simpsons are cool. No response for that tier of joke, thank you. Troll Lord, thank you for the raid earlier. How's all that stuff going? Oh, Toby, yeah, what are you doing? We were on you. What are you working on?
Yeah. I'm working on the same thing I work on every week. Take over the world.
Oh.
Ah, yes.
I I'm working on my sculpt some more. Last week, 2 weeks ago, I was working on the carpet texture. I might do a little bit more on that, but I'm gonna try to do some details, and eventually soon I want to do like smaller details for another type of clay green stuff. But I haven't had much experience with green stuff, so it's a great opportunity to test it out. But it's much harder because it's much less forgiving.
Toby, can you tap your webcam for me real quick?
What do you mean?
Okay, I think you're not using your mic. I think it's using your webcam mic.
Really?
Yeah, I mean I'm hearing some tapping noises when you tap it. Go into the Discord settings, the little cog on the bottom left, voice and video. Yeah, and then input device. Just make sure it's using your USB mic. Hey, there's the cat. Love seeing the progress. Yeah, we've been watching him work on that sculpt for a while. It's good stuff.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Yes.
can. Should be able to select the mic direct from Discord voice chat now if you click on the arrow next to the mic symbol. Oh, that's fair. We could hear you. It seemed like I noticed when you moved your camera, I was hearing noises that indicated. Oh, Green Hill Zone. Let's go. Oh yeah. Sandwiches aside, that sculpt is so nice. Yeah, he's been doing a great job on it. Toby, I think we lost your camera. Well, okay, what am I working on? I've got 3 options. Well, really 4, but 3 in general. I've got my... Okay, so I've got that... What people thought was the Santa sculpt. I've got the dwarf druid on an elk mount that I could start working on. I feel like he's going to take me a while. He's got a lot of tiny details that are going to take me some time to do. I've got... Oh, we lost him entirely. Oh, there he is. Nice.
Sorry about that. I think my speakers are better now.
I think so. Are you like...
I'll tap my webcam.
Yeah, it is not using your webcam. Tap your microphone.
Yeah, it's using the microphone you told me to get.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then... No, it's all good. Like, first time using the new thing. I've also got... So, I've got some of the wheelchair minis that I still need to do. I've got the... I think this is the Rogue. It's hard to make out, because I primed them all a while back, but I've only painted 2 of them. So I've got the Rogue wheelchair mini. That... I love these sculpts, but also they're metal, and metal is by far my least favorite to paint. And then I've got 2 of the... I've got 2 of the Kraken Ships Grimmelkine sculpts, both of the monks. So I've got both their like Turtle Folk monk and their Tiger monk. And so I wanted to paint some of the Grimmelkine, I wanted to paint some of the Kraken Ships miniatures because I haven't painted any of them yet. But I got all 4 of the Grimmelkine and all 4 of the Turtle minis. So somewhere between all those, I wanna do one of these. Not sure which one to go with currently.
Do the rogue.
You want me to do the wheelchair mini?
Yeah.
When you fly, just like flying around me constantly, it's driving me crazy.
The dwarf and elk looks incredible. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. I got it from just a random Etsy store. I was there for one mini and wound up getting a bunch of others instead. Well, I mean, in addition to the one I was there for. There we go. Perfect. Alright, I think we're all set on the tech side. What mini is Hamster doing? Well, you based it in the time since we moved on from you. Wow.
Well, I just primed it. I'm also doing metal, so I'm probably gonna do another coat of primer. But
That's fair.
this is an astronaut from the game Counterblast, and I'm painting it up for a Stargrave warband. I don't have any lore or anything for it yet. I just bought a, you know, when a new game comes out, I need to buy a bunch of minis, and I justify it because of that game coming out. So I bought way too many space miniatures for that game, and this is one of them. So I don't have a story behind it yet, but I'll just make him kind of a lone wolf mercenary type of scheme. And have them ready to go. But yeah, it's the game is Counterblast. I forget the company that makes that. If anyone in the chat knows who makes Counterblast, it might be Warlord Games. But yeah, there's like a bunch. The Counterblast has a bunch of these like astronauts that are different animals. So this is a lizard guy. I have like a tiger one. So his armor has like a tail. He has like tail armor.
I'm sure if nobody knows, they'll look it up. You know.
Yeah.
Let's see. That dwarf and elk looks incredible. Yeah. What many? No, you already did. How many wheelchair minis does that make for you? So I fully painted 2 of them. I painted the tiefling cleric and the dwarf barbarian. And I have the rogue and the druid primed, and then I have the other 4. The second wave, I have all of them, but I haven't assembled them. I need to assemble them. The devil you showed in Discord looked really amazing too. I can't wait to buy that one. I don't know when it's going on sale, but I'm very excited for that one. It looks really, really cool. Hamster, did you see that?
No, I've actually used saying them is I'm trying to click over to it.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Was it in Share Your Minis?
Yeah, it was in the minis. It was a couple days back. They posted an in-progress sculpt of it, and then they posted the concept art, and like, it looks rad. Like, it's got like spider legs moving the wheelchair and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I can't wait for that one to go on sale. Bombshell Miniatures made Counterblast.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
This is Strata Miniatures. I'll have to follow these guys. I've never heard of them.
They're really cool. They did the, if anybody's watching the Critical Role finale stuff, Strata designed the sculpts, the custom boss minis that they're using for the end of the campaign.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
FYI, you can get most of the Strata miniatures at Noble Knight Games. Good to know.
Is that a U.S. site? Because it looked like Strata is.
They're EU, yeah.
Overseas.
I've had to pay pretty hefty shipping for all the miniatures. Oh man, I forgot that Javed was in this. My friend. So they're playing like a slow jam version of the Sonic Heroes theme song, and I forgot that he got my friend Javed to sing it. Okay, so I need to decide on a mini to paint.
I already told you.
Yeah, you did, but you're not the chat.
But it's my birthday.
It's your birthday tomorrow. Okay, so tell you what. So I'll bring this mini to your birthday tomorrow, and I'll paint it right in front of you. How about that?
Nice. Yeah, that's great. Do that.
What a treat.
Yeah. Actually, a birthday painting party would be kind of fun.
That'd be so fun.
I think
feel free to bring your own paints.
Honestly, this Kraken Ships mini should be a very quick paint job. Looking at it, like at least the turtle, like it's not a lot of there's not a lot of details on it. I like the sculpt a lot, but it's very large, simple shapes. Go turtle. All right, let's do turtle. Shipping's been killing me. Yeah, man. Shipping is it's always been rough in certain respects. It's only gotten worse the last year. Noble Knights US. All right, perfect.
I'm thinking this will be a pretty simple scheme too. This model has like a good amount of the level of detail that I kind of like. Where like, you know, there's like stuff on his belt, but it's just generally stuff. It's not like a bunch of little tiny things that are you obviously have to pick out differently. There's just like different sections to break it up of like the tool belt generally and the shoulders and whatever else, but there's not like I love Games Workshop obviously, coming from Warhammer, but sometimes the little piddly stuff, I'm like, well, I have to paint this skull like a skull, but I don't want to. I just wish it was another leather strap or something.
So I want to use this green, I think. Yeah.
Halloran would like to know if we have guests on here, like on the anvil, and then also included no pressure, so there's no pressure felt.
We've,
Yeah, guess we had Ghost. I mean,
Yeah, we had, we had Redbeard Boss on here before. I want to do more guest stuff. The main thing has been, we're doing a lot of movement and a lot of change right now. We're starting to get back into the office, and then on top of that, we're also moving a lot of stuff around and expanding the office. And so the shape of things, you're probably going to start seeing a lot of schedules and stuff changing soon. As far as streams go, we're going to start doing more a wider variety of streams, I think, coming up, because we're going to have more access to things soon. But right, whoa, Jimmy the Brush just right with the party of 80. Thank you, Jimmy.
Whoa!
And
I think I remember.
Yeah, he painted some of our wildland stuff.
Yeah, I
Jimmy
remember.
the Brush, yeah. He
Yeah.
has some. They have some Aranthor over there.
Yeah, we watched. I remember watching them open. Was it Aranthor? Not the runes?
Yeah, it was Aranthor. Well, maybe did we send him runes? I forget. I know I sent them Aranthor, but that was a while back.
How are you
Yeah,
doing?
those two are great.
How was your stream? How's the stream, Jimmy?
Oh, we did send runes. Okay, awesome.
Ha! I knew it.
How's the little one doing?
I wonder if I need to base this.
Also, Topulus, I saw what you said about Echoes of Camelot, but I think on the larger scale, I'll have fun with that level of detail because I want to paint those just to paint, right? But for my gaming, I guess I was thinking about gaming stuff. All the little tiny piddly things on gaming stuff, I'm like, fatigued. The little one's growing up fast. That's awesome. As it goes, I suppose.
Yeah, Echoes.
Walking on her own now. Okay, you're in trouble now.
Oh no.
Wait till she asks for the credit card.
That is the next step, actually.
The next
It is.
walking and then asking for the dad's credit card.
Yeah, she's gonna
Pretty
start.
much immediately.
She's gonna want to sign you up for Disney Plus. It's a whole thing. Yeah. What was I? Wow. I was thinking of something. What was it? What were we talking about?
We were just talking about like having guests on the stream, but we're going through a lot of cool changes, but it makes it hard to like do new stuff.
Yeah, now that we're all
okay.
fully vaccinated, we're moving back into the office, and at the same time, because of how much we've grown, and then also because we want to be able to... One, our team has grown over the last year, is part of it, and we were already tight on space before, but it's a bit tighter now. That on top of, every time we make a bunch more pieces, suddenly we have a lot more pieces to store as well. So we just kind of consistently need a bit more space, and so we're doing a big office expansion right now, and Mace has been taking the lead on that, and getting us all like set up and all that jazz. So we're a little spread thin at the moment for a lot of stuff.
That's also why. Sorry.
Right.
That's why I'm gonna be on streams very sporadically. Like yesterday's on the anvil was a little surprise treat for you guys, but yeah, I don't know. Based on my schedule, I probably there will be times where I'm not here, but I'm happy to be back after a month of leave.
Yeah. There's also like, there's also just there's a lot of kinds of streams that we wanted to do before that we had to put on hold because of the pandemic. We wanted to do a lot of stuff that involved having guests come into the office or involved having like 5 of us in a room together and stuff like that. And that stuff became hard to do outside of the Kickstarter because everybody was working remotely and all that jazz. But as we're moving everything back in, once all the new stuff is set up, and all that jazz. We're gonna start moving forward on a bunch of different kinds of content that I'm very excited to do. It's the stuff that had us excited to do this channel in the first place. So
You know what would make me really excited though?
what?
Is if we did Hoppy Hang in the office while I'm on. Because then I don't have to move. Not that I have to move now, but
So
then I can touch all your faces.
I'm gonna see if there's a way to pull it off, but like the nature of the way that we do this, just with like the number of, it's a hard thing to do. Like honestly, the format of this show is just kind of really well made for being remote.
Yeah.
Like when we did painting streams in the office and we had like 2 painters tops, that was like that was easier to do. But if you're
True.
talking about having 4 people and you want to be able to see everything that those 4 people are doing,
Mostly I just want war games then.
oh yeah,
You just want to beat me up, huh?
True dat.
Yeah.
yeah, bringing back wargame streams is a big thing that we want to do. Because I still feel like we haven't quite figured out how to pull those streams off yet, and it's just gonna take trial and error. Honestly, it's a hard thing to do live compared to
Right.
compared to D&D. Just the nature of what you're doing in a war game is much harder to convert into an interesting stream, and like covering everything you're looking at and everything is much harder to do.
Yeah, keeping the pace up.
We also
Yeah.
had a lot of big aspirations for it before the pandemic that I was really excited about. So I'm excited still for those to
Yeah,
happen.
it's supposed to be one
I
of our
think Jimmy said, how long have we been on Twitch? It's over a year now, right? It was like February or March was a year.
February.
February 19th.
Yeah, February 2020.
Wow.
So
That's awesome.
that's the thing. But yeah, like a month and a half into us doing Twitch, the world fell apart.
Right,
So,
right. What war games do you guys play? So, we've only done like 1 or 2 streams. Did we play? I know we did our custom game just for a Wildlands demo, but did we do one real game of like Frostgrave or something, Mace?
I'm
We
pretty
did,
sure.
yes.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the
It was
first one.
Frostgrave.
The first one we did
I
was
need to show you
Frostgrave.
guys something.
Yeah, but
This is
in the office we have Warcry, we have Frostgrave.
Yep.
I just got my Stargrave book. We have Rangers of Shadowdeep, and Ghost Archipelago. We just got some Oathmark stuff in for Wargames photography. I'm excited for that. A couple small armies of that. That's kind of an army scale game. Of course, I have all kinds of Warhammer in my place, so we could always. I don't know if an army scale would be good for a stream though. It might be too long, but all those little skirmish games. Oh, Relic Blade! I have a ton of Relic Blade stuff and love that game.
Yeah, Relic Blade would be really good for us. We played some of it on Tabletop Simulator during the pandemic, and
Yeah.
I do want to play more of it. That's a really good game. It's also really good for our terrain. Is the main thing. It also
Well, it just promotes like flying all over, like really big moves, like jumping and swinging, and like it's not so serious that way. It wants you crawling all over the terrain and being fast paced and wacky.
it's also one of the easier ones to stream because it's on a smaller
Oh yeah.
it's on a smaller playing field. And,
Yes, Topula says you should try the new Vince EV game. The Vince Venturella, a big YouTuber, and Tabletop Minions are making a new skirmish game about a warband of demons fighting over hell, the rule of hell. I forget what it's called. It's like Rain something.
Rainmaker.
Rain Stick.
But like REIGN.
Yeah, right.
They're fighting over the stick that lets them like rule the hells.
Right. Oh, Rain and Hell. Okay, that makes sense.
Well, you weren't wrong.
Speaking of hell, the new build of the month video features some of Hamster's vocal work on it, so you guys should all
Oh
watch
God.
that. It also like I didn't know it was Selena at the very beginning, and it like she did a fantastic job. I had no idea, and then like holy crap.
Yeah, she's good. And she wrote all the lyrics, all the parody lyrics.
Can't believe it took,
Yeah, it's really fun.
can't believe it took you that long to finally sing for us.
Well, he did a Hamster Baby for
Oh, that's right. The Christmas party. Yeah.
Hamster baby.
And walk into
After perhaps
singing.
after a couple of beverages.
Yeah. Stream name could be Rain and Hellscape. Alright, so here's the thing. We, our initial big thing that we wanted to do with Wargames is we wanted to make a kind of professional wrestling style thing out of it. And we wanted to do...
That's right.
And the first season was gonna, and each season we would like focus on we'd use a different rule set maybe. And so the reason Frostgrave is our first stream is we initially our first season was gonna be Frostgrave, and it was gonna be a thing where we'd have a couple players and they do basically like a round robin tournament style thing over the course of a couple weeks, and it'd be like big exaggerated personalities and all that, but the production of it is. Compared to, like, doing a D&D game, wargaming requires looking at, like, so many different... Like, trying to communicate all the measurements and all that. Line of sight. Like, a lot of the stuff that you need to communicate for the audience to understand what's happening in a wargame is very difficult to do live. Without, like, a lot of cameras that can be moved around. Like, a good amount of crew. Because, you know, there's no theater of the mind in wargaming. It's not about the role-playing moments. It's not about, like, you know, any of that jazz that makes it pretty easy to get away with just, like, a stagnant shot of the table in a tabletop game, in like, an RPG. So, I don't know. Oh, Hamster. Another thing I really want to do. I was talking to Miles about this. I think I figured out a way to play Gun and Slinger with terrain.
Oh,
And I think that could be a very, very fun game to play.
that'd be so cool.
Yeah, I want to test it out first. But...
Man, I should have that coming into the office really soon. Mace said there was a package for me, and that's why I said, hey, give it to Miles to open it, because I thought it was Gun and Slinger, and then it wasn't that, and I was really bummed out.
Yeah, he told me that. Yeah, I think I got 2 copies of the book. I think you and I both did the same thing, where we got 2 copies, because we're like, we'll give one to Miles. So we're just gonna have an extra book laying around, which can just be the Office book, I guess.
Oh.
I'm very...
Yeah,
I don't know.
good idea.
I like that system a lot. That was a lot of fun. But... Yeah, no, I've been trying to figure out, like, a way to incorporate terrain with it. 'Cause it's really one of the only things getting in the way of us, like, doing it on the channel. And, I think I cracked it. So we just need to test it out and make sure I'm not, you know, wrong.
Nice.
Yeah. But... The point is, Topulus, when he said we could call the stream Rain, Rain and Hellscape, that literally could be that's the name of that season. If we did Rain and Hell as the system for a season of that, like, professional wrestling wargaming show. Oh man, we had these huge ambitions. It was like, oh yeah, we'll have guests and everything, and running storylines and characters and all that stuff. We're gonna make a whole production out of it.
We were gonna have entrance music too.
Yeah.
It was gonna be insane.
But, you know, we're getting back in the office. We can start kind of moving in that direction again now. It just was not something we could do remotely at all.
Yeah, by the way, guys, this cat, it was the one that I taught from, but I named her Sisul.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's the...
really walking her, but she is chill as hell.
Nice.
Love that.
So that's
Yeah.
the one that Tyler found right before he went on vacation.
Yeah.
So for the audience, right before Tyler went on vacation over Memorial Day weekend, he found a pregnant cat
he had a pregnant stray cat, and then his girlfriend took it in, but then they needed to go, so like he was trying to find a place to put it. So I've been looking after her.
Yeah.
And since I have a connection, I've been like fostering cats. I had them put her up for adoption. So.
Do you think she's gonna have to have the kittens before you can find a home for her? Or?
I have no idea how things work. I've never dealt with a pregnant cat or anything.
Yeah, I feel like most people are gonna want to wait until she's no longer pregnant to adopt.
Yeah, she also needs to be fixed. So, but yeah, even though she's a stray, she's so freaking chill. Like she's such a lap cat, and she just.
Were they saying there are going to be less streams? Not saying there's going to be less streams. I'm saying we currently are doing a lot, so the schedule might be a little bit erratic over the next next month or so. But when that's all done, because we're doing like a big office move, and we're getting back in the office, and we're figuring out what our workflow looks like now that we're no longer going to be like entirely remote anymore. But the upshot is, once we got that all settled, we're going to be starting a bunch of different... We're going to be doing a bunch of streams that we had to put off because of the pandemic. So, ideally, you might actually start seeing more streams. Depends. But, yeah, there's just a lot going on right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, is this the most we've been doing at once before?
No.
Kind of feels like it. But maybe just because we're in it.
It's going up from here, so cherish this quote-unquote slow time.
Oh yeah, that slow season is always in air quotes, isn't it?
Yes. Well, it used to not be, but as of late, sure seems like it.
Yeah, there's never really been breaks on
Somebody
the...
grumpy just slammed the door shut.
Hey, 3D Code Warrior, thanks for the gift sub. Yeah, there's a good amount of... I don't know, it's...
Wait, Tyler's here. Do you want to talk about the cat?
Tyler's here?
Yeah.
Tyler,
you want to talk about your cat on stream?
Tyler, what are you painting?
The one that you just picked up.
The pregnant one?
The pregnant one, yeah.
Luxpew, thank you for the sub.
Hey, Lux, how you doing?
Need to go cook a steak and we get a raid. Nice to see you. Hey, Hoppy, you might want to go cook some more steaks. Hoppy, if you could go cook a couple more steaks, that'd be great.
I guess they don't want to hear about the pregnant. Okay, alright, well, it's on them. It's on you.
Happy Friday Eve. Yeah, it's Thursday. Speaking of which, is anybody else planning on staying up until 5 in the morning to watch the entire Critical Role Campaign 2 finale? Because it's it's over 7 hours long.
Jeez, 7 hours?
Oh my god.
Yep, it's over 7 hours long. It is their longest episode yet by at least an hour and a half, or by around an hour and a half.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Good for
So,
them.
oh yeah, well, Topulus is on the West Coast, so he's only up till 2 a.m. But it's I feel like I have to.
Yeah, you should.
Like, because
Because I'm not gonna.
yeah, it's a thing where it's like, I feel like somebody's got to know everything that happens in case, because last week we got a good tweet out of it that actually like helped our Twitter a lot because we knew what was going on, and like this is a big D&D event, so I feel like somebody in the company should actually be up on it so that just in case there's something like, I don't know, a real D&D campaign run, that 4-hour crap. Who will say, oh no, in chat? The other reason is that I have to know what is so special about this finale that they decided they couldn't just do it in 2 episodes. Because it's double the length of a normal episode. Why not just do it in 2 episodes? I don't work tomorrow, but it's basically
Maybe
my sleep
they're
schedule.
really milking it.
Well, so there's two things. There's two things it could be. One is that they decided to give every single player a good amount of time for a wrap up, and there's 7 of them, so they like each get an hour. Or potentially there's something that just went really off the rails that he didn't expect. Either he threw in some combat that he didn't expect to become a big long thing, or they make a decision that means that he has to spin off and do like a whole bunch of stuff that he wasn't planning on. I don't know, but I don't think there's any way that he planned for it to be a 7-hour episode when they sat down. Where did Matt get that great terrain? Well, there's this little known company called Dwarven Forge. The pieces come from the cavern set for the low price of $650 unpainted. It was funny, in the last combat he knocked some buildings over. And I was just saying, it was like, oh, you know, if he was using Dwarven Forge pieces with magnets on a terrain tray, he wouldn't be able to knock them over. You know? 5 extra hours of fart jokes. I hope that's genuinely it. I hope there's nothing special about it, and all it is just that they just didn't stop for some reason. Sure they did it once, they could get to see 3 sooner, which may be in person at the table. Would one more episode really make that much of a difference, though? I don't know. The main thing is, I have to watch it to see. You think that what?
Oh, I think that maybe they're also allowing for extra time for them to, like... I mean, I know they already get really fully engrossed and do heavy roleplay and everything. Like, there's no real shortage of that around there. But maybe they're giving the extra time for, like, the wrapping up stories and stuff. And
well, that's what I mean. It's like, if he gives each of them...
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if he gives each of them an hour to wrap up their characters, then, like, you know, that's it. But, like... I don't know. It's weird. I have to know... I have to know why he looked at it and he was like, nah, we have to do this in one 7-hour chunk.
Well, let us know what happens.
They take one break 4 hours in, is what he's saying.
Jeez.
Yeah. Oh, this green is too runny. Don't you hate when that happens?
Oh, all the time.
The old runny green.
Ugh. I guess Jimmy the Brush would actually know about that right now, raising a child. Look, I'm the oldest of 6.
Hi,
I'm intimately familiar. I think that should be in a beef production schedule. I assume they're doing Mighty 9 versus Vox Machina in 2 weeks or whatever. Sure, but they could just move all of that, right? Like, I don't know. It seems like they're in total control of their schedule. So that's what I mean. Is like this was a conscious choice, and I need to know why. Ah, yes, Casino Night Zone. Every now and then I'm like, oh, why does this sound familiar? I'm like, right, I'm listening to Sonic music, just slow.
What is that genre where it's just music really, really slow? It's like Alvin and the Chipmunks or something?
Oh, Sludge Monks.
Sludge Monks.
Oh, so
I made
that's
my
why-
parents listen to that. We went on a road trip when I was back home, and I made them listen to it, and they hated it.
Of course they do. It's not good. It's just...
No, it is good. It's just not palatable.
Mace, I need you to think about that sentence.
I won't.
All right.
Also, like,
Fair.
there could be a lot of good things that aren't palatable. There's so many movies where it's like, I can't watch this. Like The Reanimator, but it's good.
I mean...
I don't know. Sometimes hard stuff's not for everyone. Doesn't mean it's not good.
it's like you have to. It's like the smoking of music. Like you've got.
Okay, go on.
It's real bad at first. You've got to kind of like force.
Yeah, but it becomes.
Yeah, you've got to force
Alright.
you've got to force yourself to do it. But then you can't stop, and it becomes a problem. And it's actively
I guess it's not.
and it starts actively making your life worse, but you can't stop.
Yeah, it does do that.
Yeah, it's like actually like spot
I
on.
don't know, I love it.
I'm kind of a genius.
No,
Either big combat or they
but you're
got in
right.
the Grove.
I
They
will
posted on-
say that you are correct.
They posted on Twitter 15 minutes ago that they'd have a 7-hour and 28-minute runtime, including all art and whatnot. So that's like 6.5 hours of playtime. Do you think they allow loud laughing in Hawaii, or just aloha? That one's a classic. Calling art good is shenanigans. Art is art, even if it's weird. Yeah, art is never good. It just is
Okay.
art. It's just art. It just exists.
Sorry, I misspoke. I didn't know it was going to turn into a tangent with you being holier than thou. I'm sorry, white Psy man, that you need to mansplain art to me right now.
Ask me about Batman vs Superman, please.
I can pull up a quote of me saying this is so good and you being like, oh my gosh, it is so good about the sludge monk. So get out of here with your not good arguments.
Woo! We're getting into it early here.
Yeah, I don't know why she had to bring this to early. It's like 6:50.
Defensive of sludge monk.
It's like 6:50.
Wow, I had having so much fun. The time's flying. I guess I thought it's been 10 minutes.
No, don't worry. It's been much longer than that. You're almost
It's
done
just
with your...
been a while and I'm ready to be angry at someone.
Are we practicing for more tabletop skirmish games? No, the tabletop skirmish games just exist as an outlet for Mace. It's a way to try and get it out of her system. It doesn't seem to... I don't know. It's like a weird cycle. Like it's like a renewable energy source for her. No matter how much of it she uses, she always just gets it back.
I have issues, I think, is what you're trying to say.
No.
Politely.
No.
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 Don't put words in my mouth. No.
Speaking of white man explaining things to the world, watch the Bo Burnham special last night. It's very good. I've watched it like 3 times. It's a problem. But yeah, no, it's really good. I guess my question...
Good. Art can be good.
I guess my question about Sludge Monks is that just like the original recording speed of the albums? Not quite. They...
Yes, it is.
It's slower
It's
than
the
the...
original voices.
So what it is they basically slow the Chipmunks recording down so that the pitch of the vocals is matching the original, like, the pitch of the original vocals, which means that it's a lot slower, but, like, yeah, it's weird. You don't have... I could probably actually play it on stream and not get copyright struck, because it doesn't sound like the originals.
Was that what's it called, the Space Jam slow one was Sludge Monk, or was that something else?
No, that's not Sludge Monk. It has to be the Chipmunks to be Sludge Monk.
Oh,
Chipmunks
really?
recordings are sped up to get the high pitch. I'm
It
not
can
sure
be
what.
sludge metal.
Yeah, their vocal tracks were sped up, but the music wasn't.
It's
The music is like the music is
by
played.
16 speed.
Yeah, like the music in in Chipmunk songs, the music is played at normal speed. It's just the vocals are sped up. So they basically slow it. So
Are
they
you confident about that?
What's that?
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
In Chipmunks recordings of songs? Yeah.
Okay.
Or at least when you listen to it, it's possible that they played the music super slow when they were recording, but the point, like the final product, like the music is playing at a regular pace. It's just, you know, the voices are much higher pitched. Otherwise, the music would be over very quickly.
See, the reason why I think that I have no opinion. I have nothing to say. Never mind.
I don't know. I think that's just how high chipmunks' voices are.
You would know.
You would know they're your cousins, right?
I mean,
Something like
I don't
that.
want to say anything, but
Something like that, right?
yeah, I know.
It's in the family.
Is that, like, problematic to say that? Oh my god.
Oh, Chris.
Escape from the City. Vocal cover, let's go. Oh yeah. Oh, this is so good. Alright. Now, back in the day, they sped up the takes to get the high voices. I assume they did it with the instruments, because I'd imagine it would be hard to mix that, but I'm no audio engineer. Well, I'm trying to figure out how you would...
reason why I believe they actually did it slower is because it would be very hard to tune a lot of the instruments they use in the song to such a low level. Like the bass that they use, the bass parts, that's incredibly low. Like it's multiple octaves, and I don't think they bought like a double bass just to play the music. I think they probably had it at a slower speed. Because it's not just the vocal recordings that are lower, it's also a lot of the music and stuff. And I think that it's more realistic that they did it at a slower speed. And then in the Sludge Monks, they don't speed it, they didn't slow down the speed necessarily, they just dropped the octaves. But that is my 2 cents. And I could be wrong, and I am okay with being wrong in this situation.
But in Sludge Monks,
This situation.
isn't it actually playing slower than the original song in the Sludge Monks covers?
In some of them, yeah. It's playing a little bit slower, like, but not by as much as it would be if it were actually slowed down to 16. So, like, when I made a Sludge Monk song...
Whoa, wait. Where can we find that?
Would add it to be like... We're skipping. The speed it would take would make a song basically 30 minutes or something like that. It's not... in order to, like, maybe they slowed down the music a little bit, but not by enough that it is a direct translation to what it would be at the lower volume and the slower speed. It's slightly slower, but I do think they just dropped the octaves in the Sludge Monk stuff. And that's why I think they originally played it slow, because
They might have recorded it to that, but I think they then mix it with just like regular, with like a regular instrumental track in the original Chipmunks stuff.
Oh, fair enough.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, because
Like-
Dave's voice is like insane.
Yeah.
Like he sounds like he's possessed. Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
God, Dave's voice. I'm listening to Escape from the City from Sonic Adventure 2. A slow jam emo cover of it. On the stream that is my job.
Here.
I've made it. And my parents were worried about me.
They probably still are.
That's...
I am.
yeah.
Definitely.
I am also.
Imagine,
I'm
like...
actually not here to hang. I'm here to be a therapist.
Imagine today is the day they decide, you know what, I'm gonna check out that Dwarven Forge thing he's been doing. And they figure out how Twitch works and everything, and they go through all the work of making an account, and they spend like an hour figuring out how to find a stream.
Yeah.
And they tune in.
Some parents will do that.
They tune in, and what they're greeted with is me arguing about something called Sludge Monks over a slow emo cover of a Sonic the Hedgehog song.
I'm pretty sure there's been a lot worse moments.
On this channel, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a number of things that would probably be difficult to explain to them. that have happened on this channel. Labyrinth Zone. Oh, I forgot what the last one was. Oh, no. Well, Labyrinth Zone lasts for 10 minutes, so it'll be a while. Would you have to explain the pegs and plugs moment? I think they would get that, honestly. I think they would get that. Man, what if we put that on Twitter?
We did not, but it's a very good clip.
The what?
Chris will send it to you later, but there's a very good moment from On the Anvil where Nate's saying things and doesn't realize what he's saying, and Chris cannot stop laughing.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I might even be able to send it, I just don't know where it is.
I'm okay with my kids watching any of the shenanigans that have gone on. Pegs and plugs will go right over my kids' heads. Yeah, that's the thing. Innuendo is more fun than just, like, being outright gross anyways. Like outside of the whole, like, yeah, we don't want kids to be asking about, I don't know, prophylactics and stuff. Like, like, it's also just more fun for it to be innuendos, right? Like, I don't know, shock humor is easy, it's cheap, lazy.
Yeah.
You know? I'm here to innovate in comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah.
Who was what? Toby, was that you or was that Hamster?
That was me.
Oh
That
my
was
god,
not me.
Toby! Oh, that was so good.
Why?
That was so good. No, that was just a very good sound. I'm very happy about that. Thank you. That made my night.
Okay.
Chris here to innovate comedy. 5 streams later, Hickory Dickory Doc. That's gonna be the name of the stream when we show off the dock system in full. Just you wait. Just you wait. Let's see.
You should actually write that down. That's a pretty good joke.
The Hickory Dickory Dock thing?
Yeah.
I don't write any of my stuff down. You know, I believe
Okay. Sorry.
comedy's all about living in the moment. I don't want any of these moments to be planned out. Well, actually.
Well, if you're gonna steal a joke, though, you gotta. You're allowed to write it down if you're stealing. From somebody,
could you
especially
imagine?
if it's a viewer.
Could you imagine a comedian doing a routine where they deliver jokes and then cite their sources?
They deliver a joke and the citing the sources is longer than the 5 times longer than the joke itself.
The entire routine consists of one joke and then just like essentially a miniature history lesson, kind of going into all the everything that fueled that joke.
It's actually amazing.
Yeah. I have one routine I was working on before the pandemic that I really want to pull off. That's largely a physical comedy routine, and it's something where, like, I'm not sure if I'd be allowed to finish it before I'd be, like, asked to leave. But, like, I want to pull it off very badly.
Is that the routine? You're pulling it off very badly?
That's just the inevitability. It's not the routine itself.
Why would you be booted?
It might involve partial nudity.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Are you taking it? You're taking it off very badly?
So the hope is that by the time that my shirt comes off, it's like everybody has caught on to what the joke is, and they're okay with it, and it's just like, oh yeah, this is an extension of that joke.
What is the joke?
So you know how comedians, when they're workshopping material and it's pretty new still, they'll have like a notepad with like their premises and stuff written.
Yeah.
the basic idea is that it starts off like that. It's just kind of coming like, sorry, I'm trying some new material. And just like delivering jokes normally. And then, but as it goes on, it's like, I have like jokes written on my hand. Like, inside of my hand.
Oh, that's funny.
And wearing like a long sleeve shirt. And then, so then at one point, like, like, it's make like a remark about like, how it's kind of like stuffing in there. I'm a little bit sweaty, and I wipe my forehead, but it smears the ink on my forehead. So I'm like, oh man! So I start rolling up my sleeves, and I've got like my entire arm is like just covered in ink and all that. And yeah, so it's just that it's like a steady escalation of just more and more of my clothing and body like being covered in the punchlines and stuff. And yeah, I don't know. It needs massaging for sure. He's gonna cite Bert Kreischer as a source of information. Yeah, so that's the thing is I feel like if pulled off right, that could be a very good time. It's also not really a routine that you go and do a bunch of times. It kind of feels like a thing that I would like rehearse at home a lot and then go do once and have the recording and be like, there we go. Like that's it. I haven't done stand-up in so long.
I used to think that sitcom would just call that because it was like not the opposite, but like to pair with stand-up.
That's pretty good, actually.
Oh.
You should put that in your routine.
But I literally didn't realize it stood for situational comedy.
To be fair, situational comedy is pretty wordy. Hey, thank you for the raid, Band of Badgers. It's 3 raids today. I don't know.
Hello.
How was the stream? It's Thursday. You were playing, Is Pathfinder on Thursdays? No, Pathfinder's Tuesdays. Was it Starfinder?
Speaking of Band of Badgers, you got a game coming up this weekend, Chris.
Yeah, I'm reprising my role as Torin, the Dragonborn Rogue. In their Descent into Avernus campaign on Saturday. So that's exciting. I'm very excited about that. I had a lot of fun. A lot of good, cute little roleplay moments and one-liners, which honestly all I care about is the comedy, if I'm being real. I don't know if you notice about me. I'm here for the laughs. And so, yeah, bringing that back. I'm excited to play it more. It was my first time playing a rogue, and
Ooh, what did you play?
I only got to attack once, so it wasn't like I got a lot of experience with it. But it was fun. You know, rogues are fairly straightforward and easy to understand, generally speaking. I was playing a swashbuckler, so I was less about, well, I don't know. I was still sneaking a bit. I wasn't entirely expecting my character to come out the way he did, but just circumstances led to certain roleplay decisions being made. But it was a lot of fun. You're in the middle of Evil Dead in Pathfinder. So Pathfinder is on Thursdays. Okay. Which subclass? Swashbuckler, baby! Swashbuckler is the best rogue. I think the nice thing about rogue is most of its subclasses are very, very strongly themed. So I think generally speaking, whatever you pick, it's kind of pushing you down the road of having like a very clear character. If you pick a swashbuckler, that gives you an idea of what kind of character you're playing, compared to like if you're playing an inquisitor, or if you're playing an assassin, or if you're playing an arcane trickster. I feel like rogue has some of the more clearly defined, like flavorful subclasses. I have my PC's rating as slaver base and a flooded mine in my Pathfinder game this Saturday. I want to play more Pathfinder. I only got to dip my toes in with like one session, and I did terribly. My weapon broke. I did no damage at any. I got the final blow. I stole the final blow, basically. Yeah. You thought Rogue One was the best rogue, or Rogue Trooper? Rogue One looked nice. I don't know about that. AT can go from heavy casters to I just want to use Mage Hand to open things for distance. Yeah, Arcane Trickster is probably one of the most open. I feel like it gives you some pretty strong oh my god. That one's a little too painful. If I'm being honest, that one's too emo. I can't do it. Let's go to a different album. Let's see. Oh, Donkey Kong music. Let's go.
Oh, let's go!
I can't hear it, so I'm sad.
Well, all you gotta
I'm also
do.
sad.
Oh, I guess I could do a listen party in Discord. If that's not too much to set up. What's up?
Like, I want to hear Donkey Kong. I would rather be watching.
I'm pretty sure.
How are you? Wait, how are you listening to it, Mace?
I'm not.
No, you just...
I'm pretty sure on Discord, if you click on my name, you can listen in on what I'm listening to. Yeah.
And then you hear
Wait,
me.
hold on.
Yeah, you just click listen along next to my name on Discord, and you can listen to what I'm listening to. What's up?
But wouldn't you hear me? Like,
No.
listen to it?
If you have Spotify on your computer, it would. Oh, I guess actually, since you don't have headphones, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
I knew the words and I wanted to join in too, but
Ah. Man. There's this ongoing gag I have where every time somebody says 2 letters, I go, so give me an example. Say 2 letters.
yeah.
2 letters.
Okay, instead of DK, it'd be DF, Donkey Fong. Sometimes you get some pretty inappropriate things, but I guess that wasn't even worth telling. But
Like what, Mace? Like what?
Don't worry about it.
Like what?
Let's not worry. How about we don't worry about it?
Who's worried?
Uh-oh.
MD. There, go.
I know where my mind went. And I think that's what Toby was going for.
Hell yeah.
My was MD.
Apparently Commerce Demon's panicking about it. That's unfortunate.
Ba-ba-ba-da. Also, Donkey Kong matches up pretty well with the Monster Mash.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did I show you that?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that for karaoke one of these. Probably Halloween, but...
He has no style. He has no grace. Let's see. I forgot how good this album was, actually.
Ooh.
Next build of the month that has forest needs a DF. Dwarven Forge. Toby, we need to do this. We need to make a Donkey Kong build. We can put the docks in the trees. We can put the docks in the trees.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm doing it. I'll do it tomorrow.
I need to get a monkey mini. Oh man.
I mean, yeah.
Reaper has to have a good gorilla, right?
Do they have a plumber and a princess?
Why would we want a plumber and a princess?
I don't know, expand the universe?
Monkey. Oh yeah, 2 killer apes, let's go! And an ape lord with a sword. Oh, Wizard of Oz flying monkeys? Huh. Ape X. Cactus Joe, the gorilla gunslinger. Wow, they've got a lot of stuff that is not what I was expecting. Yeah, they've got it.
Wait, will you send that one to me, please?
Yeah, this one's actually phenomenal. I actually just need this for the office.
Yeah, can you just put that on the Discord chat? I need to
Yeah, I'm putting
it.
this in
Yeah.
Discord immediately.
Oh my god.
I
Amazing.
might have a mini to paint soon, turns out.
We should just all paint different monkey ones.
I absolutely agree.
Actually, that would be a fun hang. We just...
Oh, I forgot how good this album was.
Oh my... Cactus Joe is gorgeous.
I need Cactus Joe just for me, honestly. Hellboy has an 8 mini? Uh-oh. Why am I dropping frames? What's going on? Hang on a second.
Hellboy... What's Hellboy's 8 mini? Put a little Linky Loo up, David.
Hang on.
Linky Lou?
Why
Yeah, a
am I...
little Linky Loo.
There's no reason for me to be dropping frames. What's going on?
My Discord goes, but I'm still here.
Yeah, you're still here.
Oh.
I know I'm still here. It's this the stream output for some reason is dropping frames. I don't know why.
I'm talking to
Oh.
Toby. I'm not talking to you.
How my computer closed, but I'm somehow still here.
Okay, it's getting better now. Yeah, for some reason, it was saying I still had a bunch of... That was really weird. It was saying I still had, like, a perfect bit rate. Like, I still had, like, 5,000 kilobytes a second. But it was still dropping frames, and now it's doing it again. What is going on?
Oh yeah, we do have that.
Cactus Joe is in the system.
Cactus Joe's out to get me. Yeah.
We
Cactus Joe is out to get me.
Dwarven Forge has an 8
That
mini.
can be that
Yeah,
can be.
it's the LED topper, the one that has the wings and an axe.
We have an LED 8
Oh, the
mini.
Disco Monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have Disco
Disco
Monkey.
Look, man, we need something that looks closer to... We need it to be just a monkey. We need it to just be Donkey Kong. Donkey
Maybe
Kong
it's
doesn't
going
use
to-
axes.
You know,
They haven't put an axe. They haven't put an axe in Smash Brothers yet. But they might.
I mean, not as a usable item. Other characters have it, but
Yeah. Could you imagine if they just add an axe to, like, just the droppable items?
I mean, what's worse than they have a gun, they have a sword? Why is the axe more brutal?
Yeah, come on, we got a gun. Give me more weapons.
They just have a guillotine come out.
DF. Dwarven Forge. That's my favorite part of the song. When he goes, whoa, ho, ho.
Me too.
My favorite part is where they say that he's going to shoot you blank, or like monkey noise is going to hurt. I thought they were saying he's going to shoot your ass, it's going to hurt. There's something like that.
I thought that as well.
Well, that
It's
was only in the
finally
Smash
here
Bros.
to kick some tail. Yeah, Villager's got an axe, that's true.
Oh yeah, he does. I forgot about the villager.
You know, the most peaceful guy on the roster, he's got the deadliest weapon.
He drops a bowling ball on you with a smile on his face. He's not peaceful.
I don't know, he's smiling,
He's never not.
he's being polite. Pretty sure that makes him a nice person.
Okay. I will also drop a bowling ball on you with a smile on my face if it makes you feel happy.
I mean, the person he drops it on isn't smiling. They're being kind of rude. They're not appreciating the free bowling ball they're getting.
Hey, free bowling ball. That's my first reaction too.
I gotta be honest, I didn't think that was gonna be the one that got you.
Yeah, you never can predict what gets me. Mwahahaha.
You know what?
I love that.
I feel like I gotta lean into...
Like, you shoot somebody and they don't appreciate the free bullet. Like,
Ammo's expensive.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I feel like I need to lean into
It
this.
shoots ya, it's gonna hurt.
I feel like I need to lean into this being a turtle with a bow staff and just make his accent color purple. Give him a purple scarf and stuff.
Is that a Ninja Turtle?
He's a monk. Yeah. Just a big old gorilla. That was my criminal defense. The guy didn't appreciate the free bullet I gave him. I should be countersuing. That's fair. He basically stole that bullet. He left the scene of the crime with the bullet still in his body. Like, the dude just stole it. Wish Nintendo had taken up the offer to buy Rare. I miss those weird games. Yeah, instead of then going to Microsoft and having every game killed. Like... Yeah, I'm just a big old gorilla.
Wait, has Rare done anything good after they went to Microsoft?
Sea of Thieves isn't bad.
Oh, I forgot. I never played that, but I heard good things about it.
Honestly, there's some really good stuff in Sea of Thieves. Like, there's some weird stuff too, but I don't know. It's not something I would ever play solo, but with friends, it's pretty good. Okay, I'm dropping frames again. What is going on? Everything was fine before.
I'm glad it's not just like my internet, because then I would feel bad, but...
Don't
Is
give
it
America.
my internet?
No, it wouldn't be on your end, and that's like the thing. It's a thing on my end. It's usually an issue with processing, but it says I'm only using 4% of my processor. I have a very good processor. I shouldn't be having issues with this.
Come and stream in office.
Right as you said you were getting issues, my computer also like got a pop-up saying that like the internet was like something was laggy.
Stop mining so much Bitcoin. So okay, so what does this look like to you guys on that end? What's happening? Are you just getting like a really jumpy video feed? Can you still hear everything fine? What's going on? Because we didn't have any issues. We didn't have any issues last week. And like some of this is to be expected, like Mace's internet being bad is going to be a thing. But like, so like we'll always get freeze frames with there's a jump every now and then. That's it. Yeah, so there's always going to be one with Mace jumping around, but like, I guess as long as you can hear everything fine, it's not that big of a deal. But it's just weird because it keeps going red even though it's yeah. Is my computer the host for OBS/Streamlabs? Yes, it is. The weird thing is, it ran fine for like the first hour, and it's going fine now. But every now and then, randomly, like the connection indicator will go red, even though it still says I've got like a 5,000 kilobyte connection. So like that should be fine. And then it'll start like dropping frames. Weird. I don't know what's going on. Sounds fine. You dropped 36 or so frames. Okay, so it's telling me I've dropped 4,312. If it's not actually going through to your end, who knows? Yeah, maybe it's a false positive. Bitrate's consistent too, so unless your comp is downloading something in the background, you should be okay. Yeah, I'm not downloading anything. I'm not doing anything. biggest thing I'm doing is I'm playing Spotify, which isn't that demanding. How's my AMC doing? Oh, I've made like over $400. I'm very happy.
Dude, I made a lot off things. How many shares do you have?
I don't know. I just put the money in.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is my number of shares? 13?
Yeah, I have 100, so.
13.
Oh, congrats, Toby.
Yeah, I bought. Wow. Yeah, actually, that's worth a lot. I guess it depends, like, when you bought in, but like.
I got it at 10, so.
You got it at 10? I bought it at 15. Like. So yeah, the money went nice. Still diamond handing. I bought a little this morning to support the apes. I've been out of the loop on the memes around it lately, but yeah, I'm still holding. Let me tell you what though. I'm glad I didn't put that much into Ethereum because that didn't. I'm still holding on Ethereum just because it hit the point where I'm like, it dropped enough that it's like, well, it's not worth any. It's not worth any. It's like not worth anything to me to sell it now. So if it goes back up, it goes back up. Great. If it doesn't, like whatever. It's money I'm okay with losing.
Yeah. I think all the cryptos are going to go back.
That's good, right? That's bad.
What?
I'll be right back, everyone.
All right, no worries. Please mute before you.
Okay. Sorry.
There's gonna be conversations going on. Yeah. You're still up on Doge? It's fair. Yeah, I made a quick buck on Doge. I haven't. I sold out of it a while back, and haven't gone back or anything.
Yeah, same. I got it when it's cheap and just. It's probably going to. It's probably just in a. All the cryptos are probably in a slump right now. It's probably going to go back up.
Yeah, that's the thing is I feel like Ethereum is probably going to make its way back up eventually.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to hold on to my Ethereum and see what happens. Not terribly worried. AMC I'm probably going to have to sell out fairly soon.
Yeah. I don't see where AMC goes, but I can't tell us if, like it's going to keep going up or it's going to, like, drop. And we'll see.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting anything out of it, though, because I got that 10 and it was just staying at 10 for, like, 4 months.
You have good feels about Ethereum? Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. So many times, people are like, oh yeah, that's definitely, like, as high as Ethereum's gonna go, or as high as Bitcoin's gonna go, and then it would, like, skyrocket again. So, like, I don't know. If Ethereum does what Bitcoin did, I'll be very well off.
Yeah.
If not, oh well. I didn't put in very much. It's not gonna kill me. Due for coin, Dwarvenite standard on the rise. We're talking about making a Dwarven Forge crypto. Heard some inside information that Dwarven Forge resin is going up. Yeah. I think that's the thing that I thought about whether we should make like a large public announcement about the resin thing. But like the thing I'm worried about is if we openly say it, people are gonna start like scalping the resin stuff like crazy, you know? I don't want that to happen.
I concur.
So I don't know. I don't want it to. It's already hard enough to get. I do hope we figure something out with it. The main problem is just that resin is a lot less popular than it used to be, and it's just hard to find people that even make it anymore.
Yeah.
Scalpels will just buy it all? Yeah. I'm hoping that we can avoid that as much as possible. I'd rather not encourage it if we can. Oh, man, this is also good. Donkey Kong has real good music.
I'm missing out on it all.
Man. 2.5 hours till Critical Role. I guess once Campaign 2 is over, we'll be the big Thursday show. How about that?
Hey, there you go.
How about that? Yeah, I'm gonna do purple for his scarf and the binding on his staff, I think.
Moncatello. That's the purple one, right? Donatello?
Yes. And he's the staff guy, which is why...
What?
I'm debating doing it this way.
Oh, okay.
Who has the scythes?
Oh, the size? That's Raphael.
I like that guy.
Yeah, Raphael's pretty popular. Michelangelo's the nunchucks, and Leonardo's the swords.
What does the yellow one have?
The orange one is Michelangelo. He's got the nunchucks.
Oh, isn't there a yellow one?
There's no yellow one. It's red, blue, purple, and orange.
There's one that's like.
There's April O'Neil who wears a yellow jumpsuit.
No, there's a fifth turtle that's rare.
There's a fifth turtle that's rare.
Yeah.
All right. What?
I think it's a girl.
Hang on. All right. Hang on.
You can only catch them with a Master Ball.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you're goofing me, but we'll find out.
No, I've seen it before. The rare yellow turtle.
Wait. 10 things you need to know about the fifth Ninja Turtle. Is there a fifth Ninja Turtle? Jenica?
I'm telling you.
The first female Ninja Turtle, Jenica. Why did they break the naming conventions? That's the only thing that bugs me about it. Why yeah, that and yellow. Yeah, yellow. Why Jenica?
Does it say why it's named Danica?
No.
I know almost nothing about English, so but I just saw that.
Why? Go with a... I mean, I guess women weren't really allowed to be artists in the Renaissance as much, but, like, there's got to be somebody you could pull, right?
Go with not the Renaissance, at least if you're going to go for an artist name. If you want to do,
Katarina van Hemesen? You could do Katarina. Or at least something that sounds... Unless... Is Jenica actually a Renaissance artist? Is there somebody with more art knowledge than me that actually knows of somebody named Jenica? Because that's the only thing that upsets me, is like, why would you break that naming convention? Lavina would be cool. A Flemish Renaissance miniaturist. Oh, miniaturist! The portrait miniature. Oh, it's not like minifigures, though. Never mind. Katarina van Hemesen. Sofonispa Anguissola.
There was one before Jenica named Venus.
Lavinia Fontana. Wait, there was another one named Venus? That
Yeah.
also doesn't work. That's a planet! That's a god!
That's at least a work of art.
Yeah, it's at least like a subject of... That's kind of weird, though. It's like, oh, so which one of the turtles made her? Who made the Venus de Milo?
Whoa.
That's what I'm saying. It's weird, right?
There's an
Like,
ally of the turtles named Mona Lisa.
Fedigaliza, Artemisia, or maybe Artemisia, Judith Leister. Okay, I gotta admit, Jenica is better than if she was Judith. I will say that. Plantilla Nelly, Elizabetta would be kind of a cool one. Rachel. Well,
That's Mr. Raphael.
I'm declaring myself better than the artists that are successful. I'm going with that. If it wasn't the original cartoon, it didn't happen. It's very funny to me. Yeah.
Wait. Wait,
What?
wait, wait.
I'm waiting. I'm not doing anything.
So
What?
Shredder is a rat, correct?
That's Splinter.
Shredder is a rat, correct?
Splinter. Shredder is the bad guy.
Splinter is a rat. Okay.
Shredder is the bad guy
But
that's themed after...
Jenica has a pet rat. Jenica has a pet rat,
That's weird.
which is kind of like Goofy having a dog.
Well, no, because there is an explanation
Or
for
I
this.
guess it would be Mickey having a dog.
No, there's an explanation for this, because they are the only one... Splinter and the Turtles are the only ones that are like that, because they got the goop on them, and that made them these, like, large, like, sentient anthropomorphic things. Like, they were regular turtles and a regular rat. So, like, those animals do exist. Which means that the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse universe, all those animals got the goop on them, and Pluto's the only one who didn't.
Wow.
The entire Mickey Mouse extended universe got gooped.
It's like
What a verb.
Pluto was on
Yeah.
a planet or something like that, and the goop covered the planet, and he came back, and everyone else was like sentient.
Yeah. Why does Jenica have breasts, or is that Venus? Yeah, putting tits on a turtle's weird. Is that Venus? If it's okay, here's my question: does Venus have arms?
Wait, what?
If they're gonna name her Venus, I feel like she should have her arms and her head like withdrawn into her shell at all times. Because the Venus de Milo.
Isn't that okay?
The Venus de Milo is the...
Yeah.
Y'all need to learn some art history.
No, I was thinking of the painting.
No. We know what Venus de Milo is because the gummy de Milo, but I'm just...
Why is that how you know?
Why wouldn't it be?
Tits on a Turtle is my new
Also,
band.
we were
Tits-
talking about Simpsons fans. I don't want to be shamed for that. But why, you know, it originally had arms.
Yes. But lost
So why
them.
would you...
Because we know the
Okay.
Venus de Milo as an armless, headless thing now. So that'd be a cute reference.
So then
and
why does...
because turtles can draw their limbs into the shell, and it's cute and funny. It's cute and funny. It's a joke.
I thought, for some reason, I thought
It's
Venus
cute
Milo
and
was
funny,
perfect.
Shay.
It's cute and funny.
Alright, gumshoe.
I always thought the sentient animals in Mickey Mouse were elevated by a supreme being, while all the regular animals, Pluto included, haven't become worthy yet. Huh. I think they're thinking of the Birth of Venus. Yeah, they're thinking of, the Birth of Venus is like the big Venus painting.
Yeah, I was thinking of that one.
Soon Pluto will ascend. I have a weird little glow in the dark eye that's posed like the Birth of Venus. Huh. We know all the artists are dead, so they should never come out of their shells by those arguments. Well, if they were hermits, none of them should come out of their shells.
Let me come out of the shells.
Turtles? I'm saying if any of the artists were like shut-ins or like very nervous.
I thought you meant like hermit crabs.
Oh no. Oh, that'd be funny. Dude, ninja hermit crabs?
Yeah.
Can we greenlight that one?
There was a parody comic called Radioactive it was something Radioactive Adolescent Kung Fu Hamsters.
Yeah.
Something like that. So they must be
I have an
making
issue of it from Mace.
Yeah, they must be making a hermit crab one too. They should just make one of each species.
Ever?
Yeah, I think so. You know, if Noah can put all the animals on an ark, why can't we make Teenage Mutant Ninja whatever?
Everything's a teenage mutant.
We can send a man to the moon, but we only have one Teenage Mutant animal species?
You're telling me we've got the refrigerator, but we can't mutate a crab?
It's sickening.
Unbelievable. That's just a waste of government spending.
I want to talk to your manager.
We should be mutating as many adolescent animals as we can get our hands on.
That's so messed It's like the island of Dr. Moreau or whatever.
Yeah. Is the fifth turtle's name Karen? apparently it was Venus, and now it's Jenica. It's wild to me that at least Venus sticks with the Renaissance theme somewhat. I think the crab gets released this weekend with my sisters, if you know what I mean. What?
What the heck?
What?
Oh, because his sister's crabby. Maybe.
Oh, I think it's a period joke.
Oh, good night.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Woof. Maybe put the black goop from Aliens on Pluto and see what happens. He's talking about GW releases. Oh!
Oh.
Got it. Not actually talking about your sister, right? It's a
Oh,
war.
the Sisters of Battle.
Sisters of Battle, right? They're actually making like those big crabs. Giant enemy crabs
Well,
are actually gonna be
We
playable.
are the worst audience. I apologize.
Well, I think nobody outside of me, because I watch everything in the Discord, and then Hamster, because he actually cares about this stuff, would have known that.
And neither of you did, so.
Well, we got it. My first thought usually isn't wargaming stuff, because I'm not very well versed in it, you know? Alright. Let's get this brush a little dry. What song is this? Northern Hemispheres. What is this from? It's a Donkey Kong song, but... Oh! Next couple ones are very good. What time are we at? 7:40? Alright. Like an ogre. Unbelievable.
If you guys had a pet robot, what would you name it?
What does the robot do?
It's pretty basic, like minimal operations, but he will help you out on tasks that don't require too much processing. But you can teach him tricks and stuff, like sit, shake, laundry.
I feel like Johnny 5 is like too easy of a reference, you know?
I don't get it.
It's before your time.
What? I'm like 1 year younger than you.
Yeah, but I'm an old soul, you know?
Okay.
It's a reference to Short Circuit, a 90s comedy that has not aged well.
Okay.
Yeah. Its big thing was they had a robot named Johnny 5 that liked to deliver really bad cheesy catchphrases.
Aw, I love him.
Yeah.
And it's the 80s, says Night of Phoenix.
It's actually the 80s? Man, was it the 80s? Woof.
Before
I remember
your time.
I remember the 80s.
Yep.
Smoke and drink.
Alright.
Beepo, Bender, Beepo, Otto. Oh,
Beepo was a
Otto,
really good name.
Otto's a cute one. Oh, I'd probably name it something from Mega Man. Beat, Rush, Eddie.
Oh, that's my dad's name.
Eddie?
And he actually was killed by the hand of a robot, so it's a pretty sensitive topic right there.
I'm sorry you've experienced such a hilarious tragedy.
Yeah, it's very traumatic. Thank you for understanding and not making light of it.
It's nice that they managed to keep the algorithm going so that his Twitch account keeps posting comments after death. Like, the only reason I feel comfortable pushing this is because I know your dad watches these.
Yeah, well, it's like, so the reason why do this is because my mom has been sadly stuck with best stepmom ever, and she's not my stepmom, and is incredibly offended by that nickname. But we called it to her because we thought it was funny initially, and it's not so. But now with my dead father, it's like maybe that lightens the playing field.
Wait, is that real? Like,
anyway, that's a lot of family history.
You authentically call your mom stepmom? This begins to get a little worse.
From time to time, jokingly, we used to. We do not anymore because she can't be the only one taking the brunt of the jokes, and they're not clever enough to come up with names for me and my sister yet, so.
They'll get there.
They'll get there, yeah. I'm an easy target, so I feel like they're gonna get there in no time.
Yeah, frankly, I believe in them. Mesa's super easy to make fun of.
It's true. I also take it really well.
Let's see. I kind of dusted this guy's butt a bit. Made it look like he had an accident. Man, I have not painted very quickly or efficiently, but I'm having fun with it. That's all that matters. Jumping back into the streams after a long meeting is always a very specific sort of entertainment. See, you should listen to them, you should actually set up a virtual audio cable so that you can actually feed these streams through your microphone into your work meetings. I think they go over well.
Yes.
I saw the music go in Philly, then went to Denny's covered in blood. What? Oh, were you in a mosh pit? You'd paint better if you were a robot? That's fair. I do have 7 hours to continue painting. I'm gonna have to do something to keep myself, like, active during the game. Because, man.
Yeah, I hope you have lots of caffeine.
Caffeine doesn't do anything to me.
Yeah, same.
I don't know why. Like... Which, I mean, it's a good thing that I don't like coffee, because if I ended up needing coffee...
I've been having a really odd experience the past couple weeks where if I have caffeine, I feel like I crash, like, within an hour. I just, like, want to sleep immediately.
For some people, caffeine has, like, the opposite effect.
Well, it didn't used to for you, right, Hamster?
No, but maybe I overdosed over my whole life.
I mean, how much did you normally take before, like, drink, like, you got to that point?
Too much.
Because I had a friend in high school who got too addicted to Monster.
Oh, no.
Relied on it. That, like he needed 3 cans of Monster to, like, be awake in the morning.
I need 3 cans of Monster if I can feel anything.
Yeah, and then he decided to, like, not drink, like, you know, he needs to cut it out. And he was actually hearing things from his withdrawal.
Wow.
I am so happy I've never had an energy drink. Like,
You never had one?
I've never had an energy drink. Like,
I very rarely have them.
it just seems like one of the worst things you could put in your body. I don't know. Everything I hear and see about it, anytime an energy drink story comes up, it's always a thing where it's just like, yeah, that does not make me want to try an energy drink. You know?
Used to be worse. I think now they just put a bunch of like vitamins in it and too much caffeine.
Dude, remember the days when they would just put anything in a can with some caffeine and go like, yeah,
Yeah.
drink up, kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, we put
Exactly.
we managed to condense 6 bottles of vodka inside this 12-ounce can of energy drink. Go for it. I remember there being like a lot of outcry against energy drinks when they started being a thing.
Well, yeah, I think that's when they
Yeah.
were like actually putting really bad crap in it, and I think they ended up having to make them like not kill you.
Yeah. Like now that I think about it, like that was one of the things that had like one of those like concerned parent groups like lobbying, because they were just like, they keep advertising this stuff to our kids. I remember Rockstar caught a lot of flack. Yeah, Rockstar energy drink caught a lot of flack.
For me, during high school, I don't know if it was because my high school was like inside a college campus, but we used to have the Red Bull like cars come out and like hand us free Red Bull every now and then. So yeah, they were directly just giving it to me.
I remember Four Loko. Yeah, Four Loko was wild. You have to watch the Futurama episode where Fry drinks 100
Yeah.
cups of coffee. Yeah, that's so good. That's a really good.
The worst idea I have ever heard is giving a ton of high school students free Red Bull. Like that is like a big slap in the face to teachers.
Yeah, you gotta make them work for it, or they're not gonna appreciate it.
I think the reason they
Oh.
did was since it was a college campus, they're trying to give it to college kids, but they're high schoolers though too. So
If they're trying to make them like college kids, they would give them Adderall, and just have them like. If we're being real, that's another thing I'm glad I never did.
yeah, I never really did much.
I've never done any kind of drug thing. Like
So I never really I never did.
I'm very boring, but
Me too.
oh man. Oh no! Oh, that came out okay. Alright. The Red Bull truck used to rove around my campus giving away free Red Bulls in the late aughts. Listen, don't drink a rack of Four Loko and go to a strip club, man. Stuff happens that cannot happen. Oh, that just feels bad. Are people vaping caffeine yet? There's probably a way to do it.
One time went into a GameStop and then the cashier just handed me like a whole like what's it called like carton of Monster for free.
Oh yeah, I got one of those when I was in the 7th grade when I was doing the St. Patrick's Day parade in my hometown.
It is wild to me how much energy drinks, Monster specifically, has tied them into like gaming, like
Yeah.
a pretty sedentary activity.
Well, in that case, they were supposed to just give it
I think
out.
it's more about the late hours.
It is. It absolutely is. But like that's what I mean is like it's them going like, here, you need this unhealthy thing because of an unhealthy thing that you're doing. You know? It's like not actually because they need energy for stuff so much as it's like, we need you to just not sleep
Well-
tonight so that you can game.
The easy target for people that it's like, okay, they don't care if they damage their bodies. Why would they give it to athletes?
I don't know, but I do find it very funny whenever an athlete does like a McDonald's commercial.
Bless you.
Like fast food advertisements always require like always depend on them like getting some people to do ads and spots for them and sponsorships that where there's no way they actually like willingly eat their stuff. Excuse me, did you not imply gaming is not an extreme sport that the most extreme athletes play? How dare you? Gamers everywhere are offended. I'm saying you use more energy doing the other sports and they're not drinking energy drinks. Go to Starland at least once a year, except last year and this year. Starland. Oh, Starland Ballroom. Okay. Oh, I saw Velvet Revolver too. I saw them at the Clark County Amphitheater, I think it was. God, way back when. Velvet Revolver and Sparta and Alice in Chains played as well. Yeah, Sparta opened, then it was Alice in Chains, and then Velvet Revolver. And I remember thinking Velvet Revolver was my least favorite out of the three. Athletes need 10k calories during training so they can get away with it. Gamers need energy drinks to scream profanities over voice chat, so I've come to learn. Look, man, it takes a lot out of you. It takes a lot out of you.
Giving it to 8-year-olds?
What?
Yeah, the 8-year-olds are the ones screaming profanities on the chat, right?
It's all of them, man.
This is why I don't use voice chat whenever I play online game.
Yeah, no, not using voice chat is just generally a good idea in most games.
Yeah, I know some of the games have, teamwork, but
It's just rough because, like,
they can type things up to me.
with like Overwatch, like you've got to get in chat, you know. But at least
I
if you want
tried.
to play competitive.
I just don't like it. I'm sorry. That's why I'm bad at Overwatch, I guess.
I did energy drinks during Tech Week for some theater productions. I think they replaced sleep, which I'm sure was healthy. Yeah, man. If there was any time I would do energy drinks, it would be during Tech Week. But I never did. I always just stayed up through it. I don't know. I would collapse
We'll say
for
in
days
high
after, but
school. In high school, I did drink enough Monster that I could do like what you're doing now, Hamster, where it's like an hour after I would crash. But I used to have every morning, not the pop top monsters, but the ones that are like illegal now, the ones that look like a small trash can monsters. They're called the BFCs. But I used to have
what's that stand
one
for?
to two of those a day. Don't worry about it. We can't swear on this channel.
Well,
Can you swear on the Bible?
this.
Yeah, no, I remember those. Yeah, there was just like a period.
One or two a day.
Yeah, there generally was just like a period of time where they were just like, how extreme can we get with how much awful stuff you like we're telling you to put in your body, and that was just cool for a while.
Want to disappoint your parents, kids?
Yeah.
Distort
All I want-
your body with
all I want
energy
is-
drink.
All I want is their disapproval.
I'm used to it.
If you need energy drinks to curse at people, then you might as well just phone it in. Yeah, you know what? If you don't have it in you to, if you don't have it in you to just to just be real mean online, you don't deserve it. You don't deserve to carry that title, you know. And you should just give up.
You're a fake gamer.
Fake gamers. Jolt was the first dangerous cola. Oh yeah. Jolt Cola. Man, I miss Surge.
Not original
Surge was the
coconut?
bomb. I got a big old beach cap with the bottle caps.
Surge is so good. That was probably one of the higher... That was like Mountain Dew levels of bad for you, probably.
Have you guys ever had Mellow Yellow?
Yeah.
Yes!
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
I've talked to a lot of people that haven't had it, and they didn't think it was a real thing. But I had it for the first time when I went back as well, because I haven't found any out here in New York. I don't know where to get
Very
them.
rare.
Yeah, it's not a major... It's like an RC Cola situation, I think, where it's like, you go to some places and it's like, oh yeah, that's all we drink here. But then you go to most of the rest of the country and they have no idea what it is.
Oh, we need to change that.
And if you elect me, I'll put Mellow Yellow in every storefront.
Also, at the I went to a skateboarding the do tours that they were having, and they were giving out a ton of free energy drinks there, and the skateboarders were drinking there. And skateboarding is a very intensive sport, so that is one sport where they do give you energy drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes sense.
I think they went to video games after like the extreme sports craze died out. Because yeah, it was definitely tied into a lot of like the atmosphere of like extreme sports and everything back when that was like still popular. But like people just aren't It's not as big and in vogue as it used to be, you know? Because there's a period of time where, like, yeah, Tony Hawk was, like, one of the most, like, recognized celebrities and stuff like that.
Now he just has Twitter complaining about everyone who doesn't recognize him.
Dude, he's one of the best Twitter follows I've ever done.
I know, but like, yeah, but his stuff gets repetitive. It's just, why don't people recognize me? Like, you're saying it in a funny way, but basically just complaining over and over.
Because it's funny. He's not complaining. He's always joking about it.
Yeah, but he's still complaining about it. He's like, basically, it's still coming down to I should, like, these people. Not joking about how people don't recognize him. It's like.
I think Toby needs to admit he doesn't know who Tony Hawk is.
Tony Hawk?
Tony Hawk.
Tony Talk.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We don't talk about chickens in this chat.
I guess it's not funny, it's Tony Talk.
Mellow Yellow is made by RC? Is it really? So I guess my RC Cola comparison was super on. You used to have to go west or south to get it. Yeah, I remember it in Washington. You can get it now in New Jersey. Fuddruckers has Mellow Yellow? Yo, yeah. Fuddruckers!
Alright, that's where I'm gonna go for the next every single meal of mine.
I've seen Gamer Fuel being advertised to TTRPG players for their marathon games. Gamer Fuel for Critical Role watching, Chris. Dude, I would love for Monster Energy to become a major sponsor of Critical Role. And, like, on top of everything else they're doing, they just have to, like, slam it. Oh my god, Sam on Monster. Oh.
That's not good.
Travis on Monster. Laura on Monster. Oh, no. Night, David. Thanks for coming by. There used to be a Fuddruckers rep in my apartment in New Brunswick. It was the best place to buy beer in the area. I could get, like, a 20-ounce Sam Adams for $5.
I miss Fuddruckers.
Nice.
Well, I was too young for alcohol, so I don't know that, but I used to go to New Jersey all the time. When I was like 5, my dad used to take me.
This whole time, Sam's big mystery flask has just been full of like a mystery drink or an energy drink cocktail.
Alright, I'm looking up nearest Fuddruckers, and that's where we're getting lunch next time, gang.
We might have to travel a while.
Yeah, we have to go to New Jersey.
Was it? I think that was the one I used to go to when that was basically 25 years ago. But I'm surprised it's still open.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's just giving me burger places in New York. We have to go to Jersey. Oh, we could go to Johnny Rockets.
Johnny Rocket!
Oh,
You like
that
Johnny
place is
Rocket?
awesome.
I think
Oh.
I think I've been to a Johnny Rocket once.
Yeah, I went to it in when we went to Gen Con, I think.
There's one in Mall of America.
It's one in Atlantic City.
There is? Huh.
I'm pretty sure Miles and I, when we were going to South Carolina, we had like an hour layover between the buses we were taking. I think it was in DC. I think we went to a Johnny Rocket there while we were waiting for our next bus. I think Ruby's is better than Johnny Rockets, but locations will vary between because of cooks and staff. Yeah, that's fair. I think I've been to Ruby Tuesdays like twice, but it was so long ago I remember very little about it.
Yo,
my
from
favorite
the office, it only takes an hour and 22 minutes from the office to get to Fuddruckers.
All right, well,
Let's go.
we're doing it.
Let's go!
I think I think what we have to do is have like a community channel point goal that is like in the millions. And when they raise enough channel points to tell us that we need to go to stream from Fuddruckers, then we have to go stream the Hobby Hang from Fuddruckers. Well, I call ahead and like get permission, and we'll be like, oh, we have a large following. This is good advertising for Fuddruckers. Let us paint minis while eating your delicious food and drinking your cheap Sam Adams. We'll have to get all the equipment to do it too. It's
Easy.
called Ruby's Diner here in California. I think my favorite of those kinds of restaurants, like that size of restaurant, the Ruby Tuesday style, is Red Robin.
Yum.
Yeah.
Wait, how many points did you say we would have to do?
I don't know, like at least 1 million.
1 million? Okay.
You're not putting this in right now.
No, I'm not. I'm scheming. Because I have 20,000 myself.
We just put our own money in so that the company has to pay for us to go to Fuddruckers.
Well, it's just channel points, right? Like,
Yeah, but like you can't buy the food with channel points.
no, but
Like
I can
that?
buy the food with company money, maybe?
That's what I'm
Probably
saying.
not.
We
I
just
can
put-
buy the food with my money. As long as we can go to Fuddruckers for Hobby Hang, I will pay for the food. It can't be that expensive.
$5 beers.
I'm just trying.
There you go.
I'm trying to imagine us pitching this to the rest of the team, being like, "Yeah, so we have this thing we have to do. I'm sorry, we're gonna be out. We're gonna be out today because we got to go down to New Jersey and eat at Fuddruckers. Yeah, it's for the
Oh, it'd
fans.
be-
It's for
No,
the
no, no.
fans.
It would be
Yeah,
so
that's
simple.
all
We
they're-
all just post on the scheduling thread in Slack, like, hey, I have to cut out of work at this time on Thursday. And then we all collectively, either I can rent it, who can drive? I can rent a car, and then we can drive there, or we can just take the train there, and it's an hour and 22 minutes. And then we stream from there, and then we come back. It's not that hard. Why are you making it sound so hard? It's not that hard.
I'm so glad nobody else on the team watches these. Although, Matt, now I really do want to start using our channel points and stuff to like come up with just weird stuff that we suddenly have to drop on the team.
Or just weird places to do things.
Yeah.
Unsold.
I still can't believe that we pulled off that anniversary week stuff.
That was wild.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
most...
everybody save up your channel points because we're going to have another anniversary week style stream, but we will be going to medieval times and Fuddruckers. We're going to be doing a tour to York.
Tour New York.
Someone does not like that. Yeah, it'll be great. Just save them. Let's see, we got 171K, 70K, my 20K. 100K. Should we start a poll right now? What restaurant should we go to with all your channel points?
Where I can see my channel points.
It is underneath the chat part of the Twitch stream.
We'll call it.
Zero.
We'll call it hamster.
Also, if somebody,
We'll call it hamster's
Like-
hungry hang.
oh
There we
yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah.
Honestly, that's always
hungry
the case, isn't it?
hamster. Hungry hamster.
I got 70k channel points and nothing to do with them. We're about to fix that, baby. Don't you worry.
Yeah, we're
All kinds of weird
gonna
stuff.
go have a little food.
Got some
But
weird
we have to
stuff
figure
going
out
on.
how you would stream from there. Does Fuddruckers have free Wi-Fi?
That's an important question, and I'm sure it's going to be on their site.
Yo, I am looking it up. Some of them do.
It sounds like a match made in heaven, if I'm being honest. Fuddruckers was made for this. I was made for this.
Because we already didn't have internet connection issues. Let's do it at Fuddruckers, who might have free internet.
Yeah.
This is how we pitch it. We're not even. It's like, oh, so we've been having internet connection issues, but so in order to solve this,
We heard
decided-
Fuddruckers has the best internet in the game.
Should I call them real quick and see if they have free internet at this one?
Can you please call Fuddruckers right now on stream?
Yeah, I will.
Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm calling them right now.
Well, I just did my victory lap.
Well,
Sounds like your problem.
hey man, good on you for getting out there and getting some exercise.
I actually did join a gym by my new place. I've been going for 3 days and I just want to die.
Do you guys have Wi-Fi there? Okay, great. Thank you very much.
Oh my god.
They do have Wi-Fi.
Nice. Brilliant. You heard it here first, folks. You heard it here first.
I wonder how good it is.
Oh, do you want me to call them back?
Yeah. Call them and ask what their download and upload speeds are.
Hi, what's your bit rate? Just need to know real quick. Bye.
Is your internet running? Are you playing the Celeste soundtrack now? What one is this? Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it went to it found its way over to the Celeste soundtrack. I thought it would stay on Amy's stuff, but I guess not. But I guess there are enough similarities between Amy and Lena Raine's stuff. Then I started playing Persona music, and I was like, well, oof.
Ooh, Topulus wants to know if there's been any new Hot Pockets lately.
You know what? I have given up the pockets. I think I even sent one to Chris and Mace. I said, this is the last Hot Pocket I'll ever have, and I've stayed true to that.
I'm
Good
proud of you,
for
man.
you.
I'm proud of you making healthy
Bad for
choices.
pockets.
But in memoriam, I changed my Twitter cover photo to a Hot Pocket, so I look back on it fondly.
That is fair. You know, you don't have to forget about your past just because you're, moving past it. And I think that's
Right.
I think that's the important thing. Like the reality is, although you're no longer seeing Hot Pockets, the time that you spent with Hot Pockets was formative.
That is very true.
Yeah. And honestly, it would be irresponsible for you to forget that.
Right.
So, I think his turtle's basically done. Outside of doing washes.
Yeah.
All my washes.
I
are
love
at
when
the
we
office.
get a good life moral out of a hobby hang.
I mean, that's the thing, right? Is the reason we're doing these streams is that a lot of our customers, need help. And,
Right.
And we're the ones.
Not just with their hobby, you know?
And we're the ones here to do it. Well, that's why we're
Yeah.
here. I specifically was brought on. I used to write one of those like ask the editor columns on a newspaper. I'm so used to dispensing life advice. What was it? Was it Ask Amy? Was that the big one for Reader's Digest?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. That was me. I was Amy. And they
I got
specifically
one of those.
brought me into Dwarven Forge to help you guys.
I thought you were going to say that you used to write out those motivational posters.
Wait, what are you talking about, Chris?
What do you mean?
What are you talking about?
He was hired to give life advice.
Yeah. I'm
Really?
Before he was even editing on Hellscape, he was like the office like moderator of like keeping peace of mind, keeping minds healthy.
Yeah.
first
I'll be singing.
my first gig at Dwarven Forge was editing the Urge to Dirge was editing the Urge to Dirge Build of the Month video, and I actually slipped in a lot of subtle wellness tips in flash frames throughout the video. So if you if you go, you'll never see it, but there's a lot of stuff in there. There's a lot of like mixed in with. I hid a lot of it behind Nate's noises, but a lot of those weird noises he makes, like when he goes like stuff like that when he like opens a door. That's actually me saying drink water backwards and sped up.
Right. I watch this video every morning just for the subliminal pick me up.
Yeah. It's sublime and all, honestly. If I'm being perfectly honest. That's why I get paid the big bucks. That's why I get paid.
Right. So on that note, what's coming up this week?
What is coming up this week? On Friday, we've got Mace's birthday.
There you go.
Say happy birthday, Mace.
Ew.
Happy birthday, Mace.
Spam the Discord tomorrow for Mace.
Spam Discord for Mace. Mace, who never looks at the Discord.
I check on occasion. I just don't write anything.
That's fair. Add subliminal pick me up to the list of band names. That's a good one. We've had a couple good band names come up today. Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday, 4:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or Eastern Daylight Time, whichever one we're in. If you're on the East Coast, it's gonna be 4:00. 1:00 if you're on the West Coast. I think 9:00 if you're in Britain. 8:00. I don't know how far away they are from us right now. I'm gonna be playing with the Band of Badgers on the Band of Badgers Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Band of Badgers. They're a fun group of British tabletop dudes. They play a lot of games. They're a lot of fun. They're very wholesome people. I played with them last Saturday, and their guest for this week canceled, and so I'm playing with them again this week. My character Torin, the Dragonborn Rogue. It's the descent. We're playing through a descent into Avernus is what they're doing. So that'll be fun if you like 5e. Then next week, oh boy, next week we got something for you. We got our 2 regular streams and nothing else as far as I'm aware. We've got on the Anvil Wednesday 7:00 Eastern, where we're going to be talking about something. I'm not sure. I think we're actually going to have some information about the future of the company, but that depends on how these other talks go. So that'll be exciting. It may or may not be a big episode. Thursday at 6:00 Eastern, we do this thing called Hamster's Hobby Hang every Thursday. You may have heard the catchphrase "Is it Thursday yet?" And that's it's something that our diehard community of painters and sculptors like to say around here, because everybody likes this hobby hang. We're doing that again next week, and I think it's basically it. Oh, when's the Nerd Botchery game happening? Because Nate's playing in that.
Oh, that's Saturday at, I believe, 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
Oh, so literally right when mine ends. Because because the Band of Badgers, it's always 3 hours. They always go from 4 to 7, and if they go past 7, they die. So, cool. So that you can just straight up hop from my game over to Nate's game at twitch.tv/nerdbotchery, or is it Nerdbotchery TV?
It's Nerd Botchery.
I think it's Nerd Botchery.
Just Nerd Botchery?
But Topula says next week the hobby hang has to go 7 hours because there's no Critical Role. So.
Oh, it's gonna be the premiere Thursday show. Not only that, we need to, man. If we went from 7 hours, we would be we'd be going till 1 in the morning. How much could we get done?
Man.
Actually, that might be a fun marathon stream at some point. Maybe as a charity stream, we can just do a bunch of art and conversations. Like, we could be painting a bunch of stuff and have a bunch of people, like, call in if we're raising for a cause. We could do some kind of... Maybe that could be...
Do you remember our...
The very first
That'd
night
be
of
cool
September?
to see how many
We were scheming
miniatures
for
we can
Earth
paint.
Do you remember what?
Do you remember what we were scheming for Earth Day last year? How it was going to be a 24-hour marathon like that?
Yeah, we were really excited to do the Earth Day thing, and then
Yeah, we were.
then the pandemic happened.
Then whoops, yeah. But yeah, maybe,
Chocula says-
maybe one
wait.
of these things. Go ahead.
He says how much we could get done. Well, judging by Chris's progress today, not a lot.
I'm here to warm up the. Excuse me. I'm here to warm up
Yeah,
the crowd. I'm here to warm up the crowd and experiment with comedy, and I think I accomplished a lot of that. I made a lot of people laugh today.
You did.
So I think I
did.
pulled that stuff off. But I
You
also
made me laugh.
I know, baby. But I did finish my turtle.
Today I had just kind of a head down stretch where I was just enjoying listening to you guys and painting.
Yeah, you took your paint nap as the co-pilot of the plane.
Right.
Which is still one of my favorite quotes that we've ever had come out of this show. That was a very, very good thing. Where he's like, "Oh, I just feel like the co-pilot, and I'm taking
really
a nap." And it's like, "You're taking a nap as the co-pilot?" You're like, "Yeah, it probably shouldn't be." That's a good one. Just have everyone drinking energy drinks. You got those Zombicide turtles. What are Zombicide turtles? I've heard of Zombicide. Does Zombicide have turtle minis? Commentary of the movie you made. Commentary of the movie you made. Oh, I don't think I could do it on this stream. A terrible New Jersey student film. Here's the thing. That film is actually really good. Like, it actually upsets me because Stranger Than Nixon authentically might be one of the best things I've ever acted in. And he didn't finish the color correction, and now it's been like 4 or 5 years, and it's just dead. It bums me out.
I remember hearing about that.
Prove it, I'll send it to you. How about that? But yeah. They made a Whoa, Zombicide made TMNT minis? Huh.
Oh, dang.
Wild. Well, there we go. Oh, we gotta end this on Big Blue.
Well, gang. Big Blue. Okay. Yeah, you bring us out. Actually, I can't hear it. How do I do this? How do I can click on your name?
It's like a reggae cover of Big Blue.
Wait, I need to hear this. I can't hear it because I have not headphones on.
Yeah, wait, Chris. How do I listen to what you're listening to?
Just click the link in the chat.
If you click on my name, you should be able to,
Nope.
Man.
Nope.
Alright, hang on. Share, copy song link.
All right.
This is an
On
interesting
that
cover.
note,
There we go. Alright, yeah, we should wrap this up. Ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between, thank you for coming to this stream. Where are we at?
you're welcome.
See you later, everybody.
Bye!
Bye.
Bye, thank you for watching.
Bye.
Hamster
Good night.
Hamster can't stop this thing. Hang on a second.